Hey, it's your buddy Peace and Harmony with you here today. Covert narcissist dependency. What happens when you have been involved with a covert narcissist for so long that you are now in a dependency state with them, where you are so empty yourself, having been with this type of person so long, and sublimated your desires, your needs, a lot of your communication, a lot of your spark for life. What happens when you have repressed this down, pushed this down for so long, and to such a degree and to such an extent that you feel sort of a shell of a person inside, where you feel like you don't really know who you are, kind of like your identity is lacking. You don't feel like you have what it takes. You feel like you can't bring it into the world, like you're afraid to make connections, you're afraid to talk to people, you're feeling such a dependency with them that it's difficult for you to now kind of like let go and move on and feel like you're in a position where you can go out and be part of life again. There's a lot of self-doubt that is going on, and a lot of kind of role that you have limited or confined yourself to just being part of this role. You've basically created this role for yourself and feeling like you can't get beyond, or you are no more than that role, which is basically a fear, which is what they call false evidence appearing real. It's an acronym for false evidence appearing real, which is fear. So fear is caused and created by you feeling that there's so much uncertainty that outweighs the degree of certainty that you feel. So that uncertainty and really that lack of experience is keeping you inhibited and keeping you small, and is keeping you from pushing forward or moving forward in the direction that you know you want, but you just find that you can't really pursue it. You can't follow up. You can't kind of get over that initial desire stage. It's hard for you to bring it into fruition. Well, it's in essence because you're still depending on this covert narcissist to be there for you. And you're depending on that role to be maintained within your life. You're depending on that little unit, the two of you together. You're counting on that still being there in your mind. You're still giving it life. You're still giving it attention. You're still giving it validity. You're still giving it sort of a reality. Even though you've exposed this, you've identified that this is not really where you want to be, or maybe not how you want to become. You don't like where the relationship is headed. You don't like where it's at currently. You've arrived at this in sort of an organic manner, where it's basically become clear to you that this is what's going on, and you know it's right for you to move forward. You know it's right for you to emerge. You know it's right for you to take steps and take action, but you're still depending on the covert narcissist to be there for you. You're still hanging on to that glue that's become part of the relationship. You're still staying in that role. You're still staying in that rut, which has become a rut. And the longer you stay in it, the deeper it becomes. And the deeper the dependency, and the deeper the role, the deeper the identity in that self-limiting role. So it's kind of like, I use the analogy of the turkey versus the eagle. If you've hung around, you've been in a relationship, you've been married, you've been associating with a covert narcissist for how long? Fill in the blanks. You've been around them for such an amount of time, and you've been a subservient role to them. You've been there for them in X amount of ways, and now you're looking at how you feel, and you're not happy, you're not where you want to be in life, you're not going where you want to be in life, you're not experiencing what you want to in life, and you're certainly not sharing with this person. So in essence, you've become like a turkey. You know, you can't really fly. You're receiving, you know, you're receiving a different flock. You're within a different flock from which you want to become part of. You see the eagle. You see the eagle spreading their wings. You see their majestic flight. You see their boldness. You see their courage. You see their large size. It's like flying with the eagles. You cannot fly if you stay with the turkeys. And, you know, if the turkeys fly, you know, they usually oftentimes have their wings clipped, and that's really kind of what it's like, what it feels like to be in a limiting, inhibited relationship with a covert narcissist. It's like your wings are clipped, like you can't really go there, and it's hard to go there on your own, so you have to kind of sprout some new wings, and you have to take the boldness, the courage, and the vision of the eagle and make that your own. Start to become like that eagle. Have that dignity, have that majesty. Begin with that sense of courage and keeping your head up and knowing and surrounding yourself with those sorts of people. And even if you're a little shy in the beginning, even if you're a little bit uncomfortable, eventually those eagle qualities are going to start to emerge in you. And you're going to start to be able to take new steps, and you're going to start to sprout some new wings, and you're going to sprout some new connections, and you're going to be able to see things from a heightened perspective, which is where you're going to be able to generate those better feelings, and you're going to live and experience those things which you have desired. Peace and harmony with you here today. I hope these videos help. Please share, please subscribe for more great tools, videos, discussions, and support. Be the eagle.